let's take a look at the mind workout on page 191 of the textbook. The girl was cutting a ribbon into long and short pieces. After cutting 5 long pieces and 3 short pieces, the girl had used 5.5 metres of the ribbon. The remaining ribbon was 10 centimetres too short to get another long piece, so instead she cut a short piece and had 20 centimetres of ribbon left. Find the original length of the ribbon. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to write down some notes that are going to help me keep my thoughts organised, and it will make it easier to solve in the long term. So let's write down what we know. She used 5.5 metres of ribbon, and out of that she crafted 5 long pieces and 3 short pieces. With that information then, I then also take a look at what she wanted to do next. She wanted to create an extra piece, but she was 10 centimetres short of being able to make another long one. So I'm using a bar model here to show that. The long piece is shown at the top, and the 10 centimetres that didn't quite fit are going underneath it. We do know that she was able to make a short piece, which I'm putting in there as well. And we also know that that left her with 20 centimetres of material left. Now notice that 20 centimetres doesn't fill up the entire bar model, because otherwise she would have made a long piece, but she was 10 centimetres short. So she ended up with 20 centimetres of material left, which fills in that space. Those of you that are working ahead of me, you already noticed that 20 centimetres and 10 centimetres adds up to 30. So I can show that one long piece is the same as a short piece added to 30 centimetres. Let's put that into what I already knew at the top then. 5.5 metres is the same as saying that I had the 3 short pieces that I had before, and my new way of writing what a long piece is. So if I originally had 5 long pieces, I can write that as being 5 short pieces and then 5 lots of 30 centimetres, because every single long piece needs to have the 30 centimetres added to make sure it's the right length. I can simplify that again. 5.5 metres total is the same as 5 short pieces and 3 short pieces together, well that's 8, added to 5 lots of 30. Well, you can use your 3 times tables and then multiply it by 10 at the end. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 times by 10, 150 centimetres. This is where you can now use the fact that we've got 2 numbers in this sentence now to start simplifying even further. The trouble is that I've got metres on one side and centimetres on the other, so I need to convert my units. I know that 5.5 metres, using the fact that there are 100 centimetres in a metre, is 550 centimetres. I don't want the 150 centimetres hanging around on the same side that I'm talking about pieces, so I'm going to subtract that from one side, and that also means I subtract it from the other side too. So 550 take away 150 is equal to 400 centimetres. That tells me that 8 short pieces are equal to 400 centimetres. I notice 4 and 8, they are numbers that are both in the 4 times table. The fact that 400 is that much bigger means I can also divide it by 8. So if I divide the 8 short pieces by 8, I get 1. If I divide 400 by 8, I get 50. So that tells me that one short piece is equal to 50 centimetres. Now I'm going to take all of that and put that into my original notes that I put. 3 short pieces. I now know that those are 50 centimetres each. 3 times 50, 5, 10, 15 times by 10, 150 centimetres. My 5 long pieces, well, I can either do it 2 ways. I can either work out 5 times 50, which is 250, and then add on 5 lots of 30, which is 150. 250 add 150 makes 400. Or, of course, I can fill in the missing number. I've got 550 centimetres, or 5.5 metres, on one side. I've got 150 centimetres on the other. The missing number in between is going to be 400 centimetres. Now, all I've done so far is proven the two different lengths of ribbon. I haven't worked out the total amount that she used, which of course we need to use at the end of this investigation. She made another short piece with 20 centimetres of ribbon left over. So to my final amount then, I need to make sure that I add on another short piece, which is 50 centimetres, and then I need to add on another 20 centimetres. So 400 centimetres add 150 centimetres gives me 550 centimetres. Add my extra short piece that she made is another 50, which takes me up to 600 centimetres. She had 20 centimetres left over. That means that the total amount of ribbon that the girl used was 620 centimetres.